Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Divinity Original Sin with Jasdamel, who I'm zooming now with red hair.
Don't zoom on me. Don't zoom on me.
I'm zooming. There we go.
Dare you? I'm gonna hide.
Well, last time we've died a fiery... Oh, actually.
Look at me walk.
Last time we've died a fiery death by trying to dig up this grave. I'm not even sure if it is possible to dig it up. But yeah.
I think it's just a troll.
I don't know. And yeah, if you've noticed these sheep, they sort of flip over and do 360, which is...
I need your bucket.
Bucket? Why?
Sure.
Oh, you're gonna milk a cow. There you go.
So I need your bucket so I can throw up.
A bucket for monsieur? There is your bucket. I've given you your bucket.
I'm sure my subscribers have noticed when they watched, and some of yours if they went to my channel. But while you were talking to the drunkards, I kept on putting poison arrow and stuff on them. Not to I wasn't going to shoot them, but I highlighted them multiple times. Just saying. Surprise! That would have been horrible if I shot them. Ugh.
Greetings.
Okay. Do not disturb Master Theliron. Yeah. Theliron! He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months. Stand still. I'm gonna milk you. Alright, but be gentle. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now I got some milk. And you can only milk them if you have the pet perk, apparently, the pet pal.
Really? Oh yeah, yeah, well, obviously.
That's
because
a
you
glowy
can...
sheep. What's so special about that sheep?
Nothing. She's just in the sun.
What's the attitude?
Lovely sun.
What's your attitude towards this sheep? 15 for me.
Greetings.
But if you think black sheep are weird, try were sheep. Woo.
Were sheep? Ugh.
Bye.
There's nothing else over here, right? Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, well, there's more boxes to loot.
And this I have heard from a ghost.
I hear somebody.
Who knew who is said to have
Shut
been
up,
Cyseal
you guys!
himself.
Oh, there's a shovel here as well. You have found a shovel.
So ardently he
No, you can't. I need to get some. I'm never gonna.
Get
Get all the paintings. There's a painting of a man.
Who's
Another
saying
painting of a
that?
man. Multiple man paintings.
Ah, here's the market.
Lots of chickens and roosters around.
Hello there.
Sheep's cheese.
Oh,
Tomatoes.
memories.
Can I help you?
Source hunters, eh? Right proper, we're finally getting a hand. Things is chaos. If you've got a favorite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like my dear plump hogget, the finest in my herd. Where is your herd? I recently sold most of my tender loves to a trader heading north. Plenty of business that away these days. Those miners must be preparing for a mighty great feast. Wish I could have a nibble of my dear darlings all ground and spiced. About your stolen sheep. Yes, old Hogget's been missing for more than a fortnight. I love that sheep, you know. Was planning to cook her into a fine midwinter night haggis myself. Do tell me if you hear anything about her. I plan on pursuing whoever stole her with my cleaver in hand. Do you have any work for a trio of sailors? Sorry, I can't help you there. Haven't got enough livestock left to warrant a hand with the work. Right.
Farewell. The rooster says cluck cluck. First the sheep is gone. Gone. I think it vanished through one of them. Think it vanished through one of them swirly shrines? Question mark. In a female voice. You're a rooster.
Actually,
come on. Chicken here.
Do the audio voice. Right. Now she has all the lovely spells that I want.
Okay, can you save?
Already? Are you gonna?
Yes.
Damn. She's.
Well.
Right, I'm gonna save. Well, she's gonna try to steal the paintings.
Let's see.
I think you need to be more to the west. I mean, more to the left a little bit. No, but behind the paintings.
Yeah, let me see if I can get back. Yeah, here. That's as far as I can go.
Sometimes they're not very happy about you trying to sneak, I think. I think you need to be over here.
Good day to you.
I can't get the sneak button to even work. I need, yeah. It won't let me stop there. There we go.
Well, these paintings aren't really
She's in the way.
easy to get. I think we should get the other paintings.
Potions to be muscle you. Scrolls.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
It's not gonna work.
See here.
Yellow and green, the finest veggies.
Someone is in. Maybe it's because my sneaking's. Oh, my sneaking's 1.
Well,
Someone is there looking at me. We'll try again later.
you're in plain sight over here, after all.
Yes, but I was also in plain
I
sight
wonder how my
yesterday.
dear sweet Doreen is doing.
Let's see.
Sneaking failed.
Yeah.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish.
I don't think my sneaking's high enough.
For a scrap of gold each.
Oh,
My
there's...
sneaking's not high enough.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you? Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid. Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear. Are you in the habit of stealing? I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during the better times, but what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal. This is going to be interesting.
Did I steal a fish?
So what do you think? Should I snag a fish? That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone. Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish, and none but us will be the wiser. Well, I'm gonna say take the fish. Because we're stealing a lot more than they are. After all. Would be a bit hypocritical, I guess.
Yeah.
So what did you say?
I
True
said
enough,
that
without a bit of charity now and then, the world would be a far crueler place. That's the spirit, or should I say, the soul?
Hey, that's
Uh-oh.
fish. He took my fish.
Sir,
Oh wow.
did you
Sir,
just steal
did you
that fish?
That fish?
Sheep's cheese. Tomato. A quiet
No,
day
no,
on
I
the
paid for it. The
market.
merchant just left.
You're
but I paid.
walking on the spot.
Am I? Because I'm standing on
Move
mine.
somewhere
Well,
else.
I can't because I'm doing the.
Oh, you're still in... Right.
I'm
Conversation.
in Robin's thing right now. I'm talking with him. It popped up the screen for me.
Did that
No, I
man
paid
steal
for
the
it.
fish?
No, I paid for it. The merchant just left, but I paid. I paid before.
Oh. You're
you
a
were the
witness.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's already gone.
Oh, tell me what happened. This man is telling the truth. He paid for the fish fair and square. I'm surprised his pantaloons haven't caught fire yet, the damned liar.
Quite so. I saw him pay the merchant. Well, now we're lying. That's
Thank
great.
you enough for
Yeah.
your
Can't thank you enough.
discretion.
You're going now.
I'll be going now.
Well, sorry I bothered you then. Carry on.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Heavenly
Well, what I
herring,
did is I
delicious
was in sneak
dogfish.
mode.
Yours for a
I went into
scrap
sneak
of
mode because I was
gold
going to steal a fish.
Cheese,
Well, if you
and
feel so
skimmed
bad
little
about
balls
it.
and a slice of this
Let's see.
fine gorgonbear.
Halibut. Sheep. A quiet day on the market.
Do you want to get the pyramid?
Yes.
Tayloran's House of Healing. Oh, Tayloran is here. Okay.
Oops, wrong button.
There's a lot of stuff
There.
to steal for you here.
Those men hardly
Yeah. Well,
sound
oh,
long
I
for
thought you
this
might feel
world.
bad, so I gave the merchant
What's
money.
taking the tenderfoot so long?
What, was there actually an option to do so?
Neither
No, I
of you
gave it to
cares
her.
to read for his very
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage or two, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as threefold under the right conditions. Oh, a source hunter! Imagine that! Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia and a half the circumference of the biceps brachii. As my memory serves. But no matter, even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimens, I'm sure the order send the individual with the next highest probability of success, Well, aren't you a nice little guy? Do you have any work for a trio of sailors? Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of medicine, unless one of them happens to have a secret stash of healing stones, Do you know anything about Jake's murder? The counselor. A terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife Esmeralda were hardly a secret, you know. What about yourself? Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst, a simple pinch of atropa belladonna into her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of a tincture of cicuta, Douglasii, or whatever, to the tongue. Not to mention that it has been my, and only my tutelage that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to soar to the Olympian heights she has, by the grace of good guidance and good fortune, managed to reach. Oh. So let's discuss your apprentice, Evelyn. I don't mean to imply the girl is wholly without talent. No, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I do expect she'll be quite a successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all. So your apprentice has enjoyed some success? Yes, yes, if that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method, hardly approaching the hinterlands of her understanding. She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration. A revolutionary healing method, can you elaborate? Some manner of quackery I can hardly stand to allow in my house of healing. She has procured a stone supposedly capable of preternatural feats of healing, but I know neither the source of the stone's power nor the nature of the gem itself. She claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say, but with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silverglen to learn the truth myself. Oh,
A mysterious healing stone. Interesting indeed.
Now, that tome on soothing a corpse's troubled
Neither
mind.
of you
Right.
cares to
Can't have gone
She's in the
far.
room next door asking which one of them deserves to live.
Yes. Are you gonna get the paintings?
Well, I don't think I can. You should save first.
Yeah, I will save first. Yeah, we are going to save Scum.
I don't think I can get
Can
this
you
one.
sneak first?
You realize
There you
enough
go.
that her little party tricks hardly make her
There you go.
Apparently he doesn't care. Just steal paintings and take pens.
Trap disarm toolkit there as well.
Come
Oh,
on.
I might as well try to get it while I'm there. Hey, I'm gonna go back around. Hey, look at this barrel. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Are there any paintings in this room?
Excuse me, this is a private sick room. Who in the name of the seven do you think you're barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant. Tell me about yourself.
Lay in the bed.
I'm sorry, it's this task. I feel my very being is unraveling at its most tenuous screams. I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and two direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to figure the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I. Tell me more about the patients. What would you like to know? I'd like to know more about Boris. One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away. What about Stephen? Quite the venerable staple of Cyseal, Stephen, and recently blessed with his third grandchild. He was lending a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Cyseal is familiar with Grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family. So are we ready to make a decision? You are?
Yes.
I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone? Well, Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone.
Neither of them. Yes, Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed. Or, there's no way Boris should receive that stone over Stephen. I think Stephen's wife, children, and I think of his grandchildren and crap. Boris is a... Yes, Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life.
Boris it is. Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Oh, I know it's here somewhere.
Oh, I want to take
hardly
this
want
key,
to
but
ruin
I
this
can't.
particular batch of party.
No. This is highly
Ugh.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both.
Yeah.
Wow.
Loading homestead. Your spells will use home to center the camera on your selected character. So nice. Right-clicking while holding shift allows you to queue your orders. They will be then executed one after the other, unless
That
your
is very
character
important.
rebels.
Yes.
Remember that townsfolk, guards, and enemies have their own blah. You can set the edge panning speed in the game section of the options menu. You can also disable it even if you've chosen a present.
That's right. You're doing your best. You're doing your
Well, it's going too quickly, but
Yes.
Well, hello
there.
By the quill that lasts a billion words. What's this? What are you doing here, where the very stars come to die? Who are you and where have you come from?
We're the source hunters from the realm of Revelon.
Are you indeed? Then let me tell you, hunters of the souls, that you have strayed far, far from home, far in space and far in time. How, I wonder?
All we did was approach a strange stone. It's shown with a it's shined. With a blinding light, and then whirled us away.
A stone, you say? Could it be? Could I have been right all along? This stone, what was it? Was it bright and beautacious as diamond? But did it glow softly deep down in its heart, as if a soul dwelled within?
I'd say that's a fairly accurate description.
Oh, Starstone! It must be! For centuries it slept this bounty of the heavens, but now it is waking and has brought its awakeners here.
Oh noes.
All was dark and all was still, as it always has been and always would be, or so I thought, so I feared. But then the runes around me began to shimmer, shine, and dance like fair-winged fairies roused from slumber. Starstone, could it be the key after all, and you its wielder? Things of light to unlock, things of darkness, lead us into realms forbidden, where salvation may yet be found.
It would be great if you'd start making sense right about now.
Oh, I have been making sense all along, my friend, though I didn't even see it. See, that is what you must do. Approach the looking lens and behold, if you dare, the darkness before which even the cosmic shadows flee in terror.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
No, I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Bottle of water. Oh, there's a
Take it.
vial here.
Take some plates.
Yeah, let's
need
just,
plates.
steal everything. This is quite pretty.
We need to steal everything.
It's quite weird. Where the hell are we? Let's see what we can see through this thingy. Ooh. Yeah. Huh. The portal has become active! Fantastic! Astounding! Onward we should go!
Well, hello
You looked through the looking lens! You saw! Terrifying, isn't it? So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in. I'm not a child, Im. The dark doesn't scare me. Oh, how brave you are, how bold and hardy. Too bad it won't help you even a little bit when the seemingly inevitable end comes to swallow you whole. This maw of darkness, it consumes time itself. Yes, Starstone Starter, you have just witnessed the end of all. The maelstrom that like a carrion eater is devouring the carcass of a creation. Space and time have lost all meaning, for they are falling prey to the void, and in the void there is no existence. A bleak prospect indeed, and yet you do not seem to despair. I did despair for the longest of times, I did. Eons upon eons I have traveled through the reaches of time, through the rifts that lead to worlds unimaginable, hoping to find something, anything that could put a stop to the maelstrom. That is how I found this place, and I knew that it was here that the answer must be hidden. It teems with mystery undiscovered, with power that is limitless yet out of reach, until you came along, the ones who contain Starstone. You have drowned my despair, you whom I believe can end the end of time. I think it is time you tell me who you are, Sir Imp. But of course, I am Zigzags, the Imp Historian, tasked by the gods to write the history of all creation. Faithfully have I fulfilled my task, and would have done so perpetually, until one day I saw that time will end. Impossible, I thought, inconceivable, for the gods had told me that their work was infinite, both in date and in distance. But my eyes did not deceive me when the maelstrom I beheld. Time would end, I would end, all would end. No, I cried, never! I shall save time if it is the last thing I do. So far my efforts have been in vain, but you, as the saying goes, are the hope that springs eternal. Starstone is the end of time, us source hunters? How about you connect the dots for me? To claim I can piece the puzzle together would at this stage be premature and insincere, but let me summarize the facts as clearly as I can see them. Here we are in a fragmented sliver of space, which happens to be the only spot in all the universe when one may directly observe the void maelstrom. A portal flanks the looking lens, but until now it was inert. The runestones that adorn it are special, which lead me to believe they were somehow linked to Starstone. Starstone, though, always remained as useless as a pebble, dead rock of no consequence. Its secrets remained off-limits to me. You, however, make the souls inside the Starstone spring to life, and thereby you are activating portals to new, previously forbidden areas in this strange dimension. I do not know where they lead, but I am convinced they will steer towards a solution to the continuance of time. How did you get here, and what is here? Ah, well, you see, on one of my travels I found a runestone in the deep demonic dungeons that hide from daylight far beneath the surface of horror-haunted Nemesis, a plane of frightful perversions. I read the rune and it brought me here, the sad little realm that is no more than a morsel at the edge of the all-consuming abyss. Ever since it has been a place where I have found shelter, a home even, though it shares its dominion with that of terrors that is the void. So there you have it, the homestead on the shelter plane at the end of time. Welcome be, my friend. Welcome be. I'll take my leave. Splendid idea! Later we can talk till the cows come home. But right now we should investigate the portal. Where, oh where does it lead, I wonder?
So long. You first, but don't dilly-dally.
As you can see, there's a lot of text in the game, which is nice.
Yes, there's a lot of text, yeah.
But yeah, we are going to see what's on the other side of the portal next time.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you for
exciting. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.